What's going on, metalheads? It's Death Metal Dave in your face here on MetalMessiahRadio.com, and I have a fucking special guest with me, Tony Blakk from Druid Lord. What's up, Tony?
Dave, what's going on, brother?
Living the dream, only while I'm on air. Work sucks, you know. But
yes,
we have to do it. And because I work, I get to go to things like Maryland Deathfest, which you guys are playing at. That's fucking killer, man. I was excited when I saw that you're playing that.
Hell yeah. I can't wait.
Is it the first time for Maryland Deathfest for you guys?
Well, yeah, everybody but me. I played Maryland Deathfest 2 years ago with Massacre. But the other guys haven't done it, so...
So, speaking of Massacre, you've been in quite a few other bands in the past other than Druid Lord, which I love Druid Lord. I was telling everybody earlier, I hope this never ends because I love the brutal, fucking slow, doomy fucking shit, and I thought it was fucking sick when y'all started this band.
Oh, thanks, brother.
And I'm not just saying that.
I know. I know. I can tell. You're not a fake dude, so you're not... Like, you don't kiss people's ass and shit.
Hell no. You don't like it? Fuck off.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you.
If you don't like someone, you just don't talk to them. So
exactly.
If you're talking to me, if you're talking to me, I know you're cool with me, you know?
Yes, I appreciate that. Yes, I don't just do it just to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And, man, you were in Acheron for quite some time.
No, I was only in Acheron for like 2 years.
Is that it? That's pretty good.
Yeah.
There was a lot of members through Acheron for sure.
It was just a jam-packed 2 years because we did a lot.
Yeah.
So, but I was in Equinox for a while. I was in Equinox for like 6-7 years.
Another killer fucking band. Thanks,
brother. I think we would have kept on Equinox, but it just seemed like... I think Pete wanted to go in a different direction, and the Equinox was getting faster and faster and faster, and he wanted to get away from that.
Man, so, I wish y'all would do a reunion show or something sometime. And
I tried to get that, but it's hard because we don't get a lot of because of our jobs, we don't get a lot of time off.
Oh yeah,
and So the only time off we want to spend is with Druid Lord, doing Druid Lord tours, you know?
Right, right. You were also, for a short time, in Massacre, which we won't go into details about that, and you were also in Diabolic.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I was in Diabolic for like 2 years.
Fuck yeah.
2007, 2008. Yeah.
And I didn't even realize this, but you were in Serpent Sun. Or did I know that?
Yeah, Gabriel Lewandowski, the drummer.
Yeah. Crazy motherfucker.
He's crazy.
I've known him for so long too, since like the 80s.
Yeah, that's his band.
Oh, gotcha.
And it's his name, and then I tried to put some life into it, and we came up with 5 songs, we recorded them, but the problem was at that time, Druid Lord was taking off, and I couldn't put any more time into Serpent Sun.
Right, gotcha.
So, and Gabe started working with Resurrection, and he was busy, so we were just too busy to do Serpent Sun. But I love Serpent Sun.
Hold on a second. Do you play drums?
I play drums a little bit. I was in Grey Worm for a little while, for a couple of years.
Crazy.
Yeah. Just studio. I never played live with them. I just did some studio work.
I gotcha.
So, yeah.
Hell yeah. So, what's up with Druid Lord right now? Actually, y'all been together for, 15 years already?
15 years. That's crazy.
That's insane. That's killer.
This is the longest time I've ever been in a band. Usually I get sick of guys and I'm like, I'm gone. But, these guys are cool, and I like what we're doing a lot. I'm really behind it, so I'm really into it.
Yeah, I always tell people, when I was like booking some younger bands and I'd see them arguing or something, and I'd pull somebody to the side that I thought was a killer musician or whatever, and I'd go, man, if you're unhappy, you know what you do? You leave.
Yeah.
If you're not happy, you fucking leave, man. It's just like a job, unfortunately, a marriage, and so on. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a relationship with several other people, and if you're not happy, you move on, man. And because there's other bands out there, and if you're good, if you're a killer musician, you'll find them, So.
Yeah, even if you're not a killer musician, you can find another band that will make you grow a little bit better. And then, if that band isn't doing what you want, and you can find another band to grow even more, and you can use bands as stepping stones to grow your talent, and grow your stage presence, and you just grow as a musician. You get more mature,
more mature, and more what's the word?
Polished and seasoned, Yeah.
Hell yeah. So man, y'all got quite a few stuff. Where can everybody get Druid Lord stuff? Is there a band camp?
Yeah, we have druidlord.com.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we got our own .com. So yeah. And you can go to Bandcamp too. We're on Bandcamp too.
Yeah, I see Pete over slinging shit every fucking show too. He carries a lot to the shows, so.
Yeah, he has probably 5 or 6 huge plastic bins full of merch when we play.
Hell yeah, man. I don't know what you're gonna do up in Maryland Deathfest. Or y'all aren't driving, are you?
No, we're flying.
Right
but
on.
We have one whole suitcase just dedicated to merch. So.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'm gonna let you do this. Who all's in Druid Lord?
So the members of Druid Lord are me, Tony Black, Pete Slate on guitar, Chris Wickline on guitar, and Eldon Santos on drums. We are because Eldon had prior. Eldon's in Australia right now.
Oh yeah,
with Massacre. So we have Chris York from Killing Addiction helping us out with the Maryland Deathfest show.
And speaking of Killing Addiction, Chris Wilkin is from the old school Killing Addiction from Ocala, Florida.
Yes, he's one of the original members.
Dude, let me tell you something, man. My band back in the 1990s, early 90s, fucking, man, my band played with Killing Addictions a bunch of times back then. And just love those dudes, man. Fucking killer band. And Pete, man, fucking Pete's a fucking legendary fucking guitarist too. God, man.
Yeah. Yeah, Pete's been around for a while. He was in Acheron also.
Yes.
And yeah.
Was he in at the same time you were?
Yeah. We joined he joined right before me, and that's how we met. So it was him and Vince, and they had kind of like a temporary drummer named Eddie Sanjay. You probably know Eddie Sanjay.
Yes.
He's in Ebullition.
Yep.
It was the three of them. I saw them play, and I just was blown away. I loved it, and I got to know them, and they were like, "Hey, we need a guitarist." They needed a drummer really bad, but they were like, "We want a second guitarist too." And me and my roommate were guitarist and drummer. So we joined the band, and unfortunately my roommate didn't make it. So he played 2 shows with us, and then we had to call it quits with him. He wasn't real professional. He was, we're all still really young, and he wanted to party and stuff and not take it seriously. And we were ready to take music seriously.
Right.
So.
Fuck yeah, man.
Yeah.
And what's the latest release from Druid Lord? Oh, did you just do a split? Yeah.
We just did a split with Rock Pit. Yeah. And our song is called Fatal Fog.
Right on.
Yeah.
And are you working on a new album right now?
We are. Yeah. A full length. Yeah, we got 2 songs. We're only 2 songs in, but they go pretty quick.
So we're about 3 years away. No, I'm just joking.
We are pretty slow on putting the CDs out, so it's probably not going to be. It's probably going to be about a year. It's probably about a year away.
Right. You do. Yeah. Where do you record this at?
We record at my house. I have a studio in my garage called Black Magic Studios.
Sick.
So we recorded everything there, and then we send it away to get it mixed and mastered by somebody that will make the guitar louder than the drums, because I'm unable to do that. So.
Yeah, you need that. You need level.
Yeah. Yeah.
You need level playing ground there.
Yeah.
Tony, you also have like a YouTube channel, don't you?
Yep. I got the Tony Black Show, and I do kind of some same stuff you're kind of doing on the radio, but I do it on YouTube.
Yeah, and you do video.
Yeah, I interview people, and I do reviews and stuff. I've been doing reviews lately because I've been antisocial.
Man, I can't do reviews, man. I just can't bring myself to doing it. I guess I'm just too nice. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean, you know, I just don't like breaking those down. But anyways, fuck yeah, Tony, man. Y'all, like, man, what day do you guys play on? Let's see here. You probably know.
We're playing Saturday. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, we're playing at the Angels Rock Bar.
Yeah, upstairs. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I never went in there the last time, but a lot of people I knew did. So don't worry. I'm going to get in there early, and I'll be right there. Fuck yeah. Can't wait, man. And I'll get the other guys. I got to get you guys to sign the Tampa Bay Museum of Metal banner, too. Oh,
yeah.
Fuck definitely. Yeah. And did you try the Tampa Bay Museum of Metal beer at the
yeah, I got a 4-pack of them.
Oh, sick. Yeah. How did you try one?
Good stuff.
Okay, cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
I wasn't sure if it was sold out. They actually canned more that morning, and because we sold out the first day, and then they canned more. And then after the event was over, I went back the next day, and I took what was left, which was like a case or two, and to give out to the musicians that loaned all the stuff, which was, what did you think about the Tampa Bay Museum of Metal exhibit? I know you came at the end, but.
Oh, it was awesome, man. Yeah, all those guys were there, like James Murphy and and Ben Meyer, getting to talk to all the guys that were there. It was cool as fuck, man. I'm not gonna lie and say I drank that beer though, because I've been alcohol free for a year.
Okay,
so
I can respect that.
I did buy 4 of them, and my kids drank it, and they loved it. So
killer. They saved the cans.
Yeah, I still got the cans that are on top of my fridge.
Hell yeah. Well,
they're cool as fuck because they got a skull. The cans are black and they got a skull on them. So you gotta save a beer that looks cool like that. You know.
I have a bunch saved to send to people around, or to people that want them later on.
Oh, that's cool, man.
So it all leads back to my passion of promoting my friends in the Florida scene, which, like you guys, man, I love you guys.
That's awesome, man. They're not sealed still, right? You drank the beer already?
No.
Okay.
I drank a shit ton that day. I'm gonna drink more Friday.
We had beers like that, and they don't last forever. Like you have to drink them within a year, I think.
Well,
because they'll explode on you.
Yeah, you gave me one, a couple, or one, or I think one or a couple, anyways. Yeah, and I think they were about to explode.
Yeah, they explode. They exploded on my dad. I gave my dad a couple.
Oh shit!
They exploded. Yeah.
Yeah, y'all had a Druid Lord beer at a local brewery over in Orlando, right?
Yeah, oh man, you put me on the spot. I can't remember the name of the brewery.
Sorry, I probably got one.
Yeah.
Anywho, maybe we'll do another one over here, and it'll be the Florida Metal Series, Tampa Bay Museum of Metal Series of Florida bands. We're gonna try to do some bands.
Yeah, we did 2 beers, and we did a wine actually. There was a wine place in Ocala that did our wine for us.
Oh, cool. Hell yeah.
Yeah. called Last Drop of Blood wine.
Sick. I wish I would have gotten some of that too.
Yeah, I only got one bottle left. I gave one to like everybody I know.
I know you're good like that. You didn't give one to me, and you know me. What the hell, bitch?
Well, it's a glass bottle. I have to actually run into you. I should have gave you one when I gave you that base when you sold that base to you.
Well, if you
that would have been a good time.
If you run across another one, then think about me, because that's something that we could put in an exhibit later on, even if it's an empty bottle. You know, it doesn't have to be full. So, fuck yeah, Tony. Looks like y'all are playing at 11:55, and that's killer, man. Damn, are you staying? Are you going to be there 11:55?
A good spot.
Yeah, it is a good spot. And it's, wow, after you guys is Dragging the Sunlight, not familiar with them too much, but General Surgery, fuck yeah. Looks like you're going to get to catch them, dude. They're going to be on 15 minutes after y'all, but they go on till 1:30. Fuck yeah, man. And dude, are y'all going to be there a couple of days hanging out?
Yeah, we're flying in Friday, and we don't play till Saturday, so we get all Friday night to hang out with everybody, and then Saturday, during the day to hang out with people, and then we're leaving Sunday.
Killer,
we're flying back Sunday.
We get to see our boys, so I guess you'll watch all of us drink. Yay!
Oh hell yeah, yeah! I'll be drinking some non-alcoholic beers, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like that, even though it's you just like the taste, huh?
It makes me feel like I'm still drinking.
Oh, I got you. Hey, whatever works, right? You know?
Yeah. And I still act crazy like I'm drunk. So
it's probably all the people around you. You just want to act like them or some shit.
I still say crazy stuff. So
you say crazy stuff when you weren't drunk.
I don't think I ever needed the beer. I just somehow told myself I needed the beer. So.
Hell yeah, you have a following called the Druid Death Cult. Wait, did I say that right? Yeah. So, Tony, there's a place that we might need to go visit on Saturday when we're in Maryland before y'all play in the early times of the day.
The night shift? No,
there's a park. There's a park. Wait, is that one of those clubs right there on the?
Well, I have relatives in Maryland, so we used to go to this place called the Night Shift. So I thought maybe you were talking about that.
No, there's a place called Druid Hill Park.
Oh, cool, man!
I was like, what? Really?
Yeah.
And actually, there's some cool shit there. I was looking at it earlier today. It looks like there's a kind of a zoo there, but there's some odd fucking art and stuff. Like some tree with carved up into a big face and shit. I don't know. It's something to think about. There is a zoo there. What the hell's going on here? Anyways,
we got to take some pictures of that place, man.
Druid Hill Park. Hell yeah, Druid Lord at Druid Hill Park. Fuck yeah, Tony, man. I appreciate it, man, and also all the support you've given the Tampa Bay Museum of Metal too. And we're gonna have to.
I love what you're doing, dude. It's great.
Well, all I've ever done since I moved here is from Alabama. And even when I was in Alabama, I wanted to promote friends and bands. I used to go and help my friends hand out flyers, at school, at high school, hand out flyers for bands that were playing, my friends, I wasn't in a band back then. I tried to be in a band. I sucked ass. I was trying to sing a fucking Iron Maiden tune. And the dude's band that I was trying to sing it for, Eric Hosmer, he ended up being the guitarist for Skeletal Earth. I don't know if you remember them.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I remember Skeletal Earth.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And I go and visit them every time I go up to Alabama. But, yeah, I tried and I sucked. And then I moved to Florida, and all I wanted to do is help promote my friends here. And that's how it started. I was going to England to see Obituary on the Slayer farewell tour, and I went and saw 4 shows, but I was looking up metal things to do over there, and they had a exhibit before I got there. It ended. It was the birth of metal in Birmingham, England, and they had Black Sabbath and They Were Death all these bands from Birmingham, England, and it was killer, man. It looked killer, but so I was driving and I said, hey, why don't we have something like that? And thanks to people like you helping the cause, which I won't mention it, but I do have a Tony Blakk bass. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's badass, dude. I love it.
That's awesome, man. I love Black Sabbath, so huge fan. So.
But yeah, I didn't get to see it. But my thought was, why don't we have such a rich history here in Florida and just Tampa and Orlando alone, man. If we could put a museum right on I-4 in Lakeland or something in between, that'd be killer. But no, it needs to be in Tampa. The Morris Sound really, and Scott Burns really brought a lot of that here. And speaking of that, there's a celebration Friday at Magnanimous Brewery for Morris Sound, who's getting the historic marker put in at the old Morris Sound where Trans-Siberian Orchestra owns now. And that's this party is Friday at Magnanimous Brewery from 1 to 4. So
cool,
I'll
man.
be there. If you can be there, go, man.
Yeah, I'll try, dude. Oh yeah.
I mean,
I'm in Orlando, so
I know that's a long drive. That's a bitch drive, especially on a Friday. God.
Yeah.
I'd be going, fuck that.
I got a great story since you're talking about, seeing memorials. We were in Sweden on our last tour, and I was like, guys, I got to use the bathroom, man, and I can't wait. We got the next exit. We pull over the next exit, and we see a tribute to Cliff Burton.
Wow.
I guess near that spot where he died in Sweden on that highway, his parents or fans, I don't know, built a museum for him.
Wow. That's crazy.
It wasn't open, so we couldn't get in because it was an odd hour. But I took pictures of the outside, and I was just like, what are the chances that we're driving through Sweden and we just happened to stop at that memorial?
That's killer.
It was just, it was wild, man. So that's my memorial story.
Fuck yeah. And then to add to that, which listeners that do listen know, I met Cliff Burton 1 month to the day before he died in Nashville, Tennessee, and I got a picture with him. And
that's cool.
The same time, he was pissed at James Hetfield because he had broken his arm skateboarding. So it was the first time.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
It was the first time I saw Metallica, and we drove from Huntsville, Alabama to Nashville, Tennessee, and they were opening for Ozzy, and we didn't care if Hetfield had a broken arm or not. And they had I forgot his name, the guitarist for Metal Church filled in because he was a guitar tech for Hetfield. Hetfield sang 6 songs. That was it. 6 songs and they were done. But dude, you know, it was great for us because we had never seen Metallica, and it was Master of Puppets tour. So they did the greatest songs that I can't remember what they played. I'm sure the set list is out there somewhere, but yeah, that's my Metallica story, and they're coming here soon. So I won't be going.
They were so good, man. Back in the day,
they were.
Oh my God, I saw them. Injustice for All tour was my first big concert.
Lakeland.
It was Lakeland. It was amazing. They played so long. I think we left and they were still playing. I was done. I couldn't handle anymore. They played for like 4 hours, I think. It was insane.
Queensryche opened for them that day.
Yeah. Yep.
And
that was a great show.
Yeah, there were some killer shows at Lakeland. That's right. Hell yeah, man. All right.
We skipped school. That day. We were the 12th person in line.
Oh yeah. I literally lived like 4 blocks away from there.
We were there 8 a.m. and the show was at 8 p.m. We waited 12 hours to see them.
Fuck. God damn. Just to get up front.
Yeah. It was crazy.
I don't remember where I was in that crowd, but I'm sure I was up in the crowd. I was in the pit and all that shit. I know I was. I was young then.
I wasn't even in a band, but I had long hair, and people were like, "Are you in a band?" And I'm like, "No," but it made me want to be in a band. after that. So,
how did you get started in a band anyways? What made you want to do it?
I had a neighbor who was into like glam metal, and he got me into like Poison and Cinderella and stuff like that. And then I moved away and I started hanging out with a different group of friends that were into like Slayer and Metallica and stuff. And, I, went from glam to like Slayer, Metallica to death metal. So
nice. And then what? And then you just decided to start playing. You want to be in a band?
Yeah. I mean, we started immediately. We were playing like Black Sabbath and, Dio and stuff like that. But, we weren't good. And then I just kept trying to find, I don't know if everybody did this, but I had this feeling that a lot of people did this. I tried to get my cousin to play guitar. I tried to play get my neighbor to play drums. I tried to recruit people and get them to play instruments that they didn't know how to play. So that's why it never worked out.
Gotcha.
You can't do that. You can't do that.
Well, I'm going to save some of this talk of your history and shit and how you got in these other bands for another time. We'll have Tony Blakk on for an extensive interview, and we'll play all the bands that he was in and was a part of, and
awesome.
what he wrote or what he recorded, I should say. And yeah, we'll learn all about that. Fucking hell yeah, man. I can't wait to see you guys. Are y'all playing this weekend in Ocala or something?
Nah. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're right. We are playing this. Yeah. Sorry. We are playing in Ocala this weekend. You're right. Yeah, we're doing a warm-up show because we're doing a warm-up show for the new drummer. And he lives in Ocala, so it's going to be a perfect show for him because he's going to be surrounded by all his friends and playing, our music. It's going to be awesome, man. It's going to be a big party. So,
man, you're a funny guy. I love you, bro.
I have a horrible memory. So.
Oh wait, are we? Oh yeah.
I've literally got a knock at the door, and it'll be our drummer, and he's like, "Hey man," and I go, "Hey, what are you doing here?" He goes, "We have practice tonight," and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And they actually have to remind me that we have shows. They'll be like, "Hey, don't forget we're playing in Tampa this weekend," and I'm like, "Oh, thank you for reminding me." I'm just sometimes an airhead when it comes to stuff.
Or did you just kill a lot of brain cells through the years?
I just have a lot on my mind, brother. Like just thinking about other stuff.
Yeah.
And I got a job and 3 kids and a house to pay for. So my mind is usually elsewhere. And I kind of spread myself thin with recording bands and doing the Tony Blakk show and Druid Lord. And it's just, sometimes I take on too much crap. And,
busy guy.
Yeah. So that's,
well, right on, Tony. Yeah. I'll see you next Friday then. Fuck yeah.
Awesome.
And
awesome, man.
I won't be able to make it to Ocala, but yeah, I definitely will be making it to Maryland. I'm not going to see you just down the road. I'm going to travel way the fuck up north to see you.
You'd be surprised at how many Floridians you run into at Maryland Deathfest.
Oh, I know. There's a lot of people.
Was at least 20. Like Digger was there.
Oh, he'll be there.
I know Digger's going to be there. Last Shane was there. Williamson. There was like 20, 30 people I knew that were there. It was like a big party, it was cool because a lot of the people. It's just amazing.
Oh, yeah, it's cool that through the years I've met so many bands and people that attend these festivals and shit. Is fucking cool. It's like a family gathering. I love going to this festival and Hell's Heroes.
Yeah.
I've been to others. I'm not too thrilled about some of them, but others I love these two, man, especially because where I'm staying at this time, I'm staying across the street. So I can take it's a 5-minute walk or less, and I can go take a break, Nice.
And that's cool, man.
In the middle of it all. And if I've had a little bit too much to drink dude, the weather's going to be sick. It's supposed to be mid to low 70s. And at night, like 60s to upper 50s. I'm fucking, as McDonald's will say, I'm loving it.
Hell yeah! I can't wait to get away from this heat, man. It's fucking hot here.
It's just the beginning of our heat too, brother. I mean,
yeah,
you know how it is, and then also our hurricane season, which y'all don't really get the brunt of it. Well, I guess y'all do too. We all get it.
Yeah,
man. We all get it. We all get it.
Charlie was horrible, man. Charlie fucked my house all up, dude. Yeah, Charlie was bad.
I think that's when the 3 came through. I lived in Polk City at the time, and 3 hurricanes crossed over my house that within a 3-month span. It was like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, it was Charlie, Gene, and Francis.
Yeah,
they hit here bad.
And my neighbors were like, "You're going to leave the wood up on your windows?" And I'm like, "Have you watched the fucking news?
Exactly.
There's another fucking hurricane coming."
Exactly.
I'm not.
Are you paying attention?
I'm not going to do all that work again. So my fucking the wood stayed up on my. It didn't matter to me. I didn't have a roommate at the time, and I was like, "Fuck it," and I left my fucking wood up on the house for like 2 months, man.
Yeah, we never really look out our windows anyway. We just keep it black inside, so it doesn't really matter.
Tony Black. All right, bro.
All right, thank you.
I'll see you next week. Hell yeah.
Thanks for having me on your show, man.
Thanks.
Next time, you're going to be on my show.
Oh, that'd be killer. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We get to everybody gets to put a face with the voice. So.
They see me. I'm in your face, bitch.
That's true.
I'm all over. You know, back when you guys came to my little bitty apartment. Remember that? Yeah, little bitty fucking place. My whole setup is way different now, way better. But back then, man, I used to take the pictures without the face, and everybody was like, "You need to have an expression or something, man. What the hell's up? You look sad." I'm like, I'm not into it. I guess I've adapted to it since then, and now I have the face, and people actually say, "You going to do the face?" Yeah.
You got to, man.
Yeah, it's the thing.
That's your signature face now.
Yeah. It's in your face. Yeah. Like I'm screaming at you, bitches. All right, Tony. We could talk for hours, but we're not going to right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on.
Call me later. We'll talk off air.
Hell yeah. I'm what the hell happened? Oh my God. You
get kicked off?
No, what happened is we talked so damn long. We talked through y'all's song.
Oh no.
And we talked through part of Malignancy. So I'm going to play Malignancy and then Druid Lord and then Triptychon,
awesome.
Asphyx, and Benediction. All these bands are playing at fucking Maryland Deathfest.
Yeah. Oh, Benediction's going to be there?
Yeah. Cool. So is Asphyx.
Oh, that's awesome.
Unleashed.
Oh, dude. Oh, that's awesome.
Chrysian.
Man. That's great. Oh my God. I love Chrysian. Oh my God. That's great.
Gorgasm.
Yes.
Dude, there's so many fucking killer bands. And
that's awesome.
Well,
man.
you get to see Obituary. You're lucky enough to see him on that Friday.
Love Obituary.
Fuck yeah, our boys.
Love Obituary, man. Yeah.
And Robin and the whole crew. Love all those people. Speaking of
Florida, Robin is great.
Florida people. Hell yeah. All right.
Yeah, Robin Mason is amazing.
She is, and she's part of the Tampa Bay Museum of Metal too, even though she's not around when we do exhibit. But she'll be eventually. All right, Tony, let's get off here. We're going to do some Malignancy, Druid Lord, Triptychon, Asphyx, Benediction. Hell yeah. Thank you, bro.
All right.
All right.
No problem, man.
All right. Thanks, Tony.
Bye.
See ya.
See ya.